Toyota recalls nearly 7.5 million vehicles globally for a potential fire hazard.
New evidence supports Lance Armstrong's involvement in the cycling doping scandal, and the Toronto Women's Bookstore is closing after 39 years of business. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's October 10th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Kristen Andrews. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Melinda Warren. Ahead on our show, we'll have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Kristen has our top story.
Toyota Motor Corporation is in the process of recalling over 7.4 million vehicles worldwide, resulting in the largest recall in 16 years. The recall affects over 12 models manufactured from 2005 to 2010. Vehicles affected in North America include the Yaris, Matrix, Camry, RAV4, Highlander, Tundra, Sequoia, and Scion. Toyota says the problem lies within the driver's side power window switch, which could potentially default and cause a fire. The setback also affects cars in the United States, Asia, and Europe. Toyota says it has been trying to improve its reputation after a series of prior recalls affecting over 14 million vehicles.
7-time Tour de France winner and cancer survivor Lance Armstrong has found himself in one of the largest doping scandals in recent sports history. The United States Anti-Doping Agency says they have sworn testimony from 26 people in their case against Armstrong. Almost a dozen former teammates on the U.S. national cycling team have admitted to their own doping and say Armstrong doped as well, encouraged doping, and administered doping products to the team. The agency says Armstrong's file will be made public later this afternoon.
Pharmacists in Ontario may soon add flu shots to their list of duties, but how will that affect the role they play in healthcare? William Key has more.
It's that time of year again. Cold and flu season is upon us, but this year you can get your shots outside the doctor's office. Pharmacists in Ontario now have the ability to deliver flu shots beginning October 22nd. Students at Humber College have mixed opinions about this new plan.
I don't think it's a great idea since pharmacists haven't been giving flu shots. I don't think they have the experience that they should, whereas a nurse or a doctor has been put through that training in academia, in school, in university.
Usually I get all my shots from the family doctor, but they're super busy. Whereas a pharmacist, probably if they're not busy, it's up to you. It's more flexibility that way. I think it's convenient too, so I don't mind taking it from a pharmacist if they're trained.
According to MedSpot pharmacist Sammy Mack, training will be implemented for pharmacists looking to administer flu shots to patients. However, he mentions there are many details that need to be worked out.
It's not clear yet. A lot of things are not clear yet. Until now, we don't know if the government will pay the pharmacist for the flu shots or no, and how much they will pay, and how we will coordinate it with the doctors, especially in the same community. So it's not clear to me yet.
The Ministry of Health Canada says it's working out the kinks, including how much pharmacists will be paid for their added services. Eventually, people interested in turning to pharmacies for flu shots will be able to search by postal code on the ministry's website. The Ontario government expects over 3,000 pharmacies to offer flu shots by next year, so you may be seeing more of these at a pharmacy near you. William Key, Humber News.
The Ontario government is going to introduce regulations to protect captive marine and land mammals. Community Safety Minister Madeleine Millier made the announcement at Queen's Park today. The minister says the province will work with marine experts to develop standards of care for captive animals. Licensing for aquariums and zoos will also be under examination. Currently, there is no licensing or government oversight. The announcement comes after complaints of poor living conditions and care for animals at a Niagara Falls tourist attraction.
The Toronto casino debate will be open to public opinion at City Hall tonight. The Government of Ontario is considering building a casino within the city, but won't specify where. City staff members are expected to present a report that discusses the details of the plan, including where zoning may be permitted. The debate will take place in the council chambers at 6 p.m.
Several Toronto women are the unwitting subjects of photos posted on the online forum Reddit. Most of the photographs were taken by a user calling himself Creeper Comforts, who is based in Toronto. Creeper Comforts told the Toronto Sun, if you're walking around in public, you will be photographed. Dozens, if not hundreds of times a day, by store security cameras, traffic cameras, even the news. So if that's the case, why can't I also take your picture? Many women are lodging complaints in an attempt to shut the forum down. Toronto police say it's not a criminal offense to photograph someone in public unless the photos have been taken for sexual purposes.
A high school at the center of a controversy involving Mayor Rob Ford's football held a rally to boost school spirit today. Claire McCormick has more.
Can you see me?
Many people know Don Bosco High School as the backdrop for Mayor Rob Ford's recent football scandal. But students there are saying there's more to their school than their association with the Toronto mayor. That's why they've teamed up with an organization called Heartspeak to give their school some love with Give Your School a Hug Day. Although their outdoor event was rained out today, students at Don Bosco Catholic High School gathered together in their auditorium to take down stereotypes and what they say is the school's negative reputation. Shelley Steele founded heartspeak.ca.
So in particular today, what Give Your School a Hug, what's happening is the students are talking about how they in particular see the issues in their school and what they want to do to improve it.
We are all humans. We bleed when we get cut, sweat when we play sports, and cry when we are hurt. So why am I different?
Any way I could give back, even if it means giving a speech, even if it means going outside my comfort zone, I will do it. Because this school has amazing teachers, amazing students, and we deserve better than what we have been getting.
The high school plans to host another outdoor Give Your School a Hug Day in the spring. Claire McCormack, Humber News.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Tyler Hunt will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Clover Sterling.
It's going to be a very wet week, so don't leave your umbrella as you head out the door. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast right after the break.